Hello everybody, Jim here. Well, actually I'm on vacation with my family, or I will be, because I'm recording this the night before I left, so I'd have another video for this week, but all of that is neither here nor there. I don't have a lot more time for a video this week, so I thought I'd play with some of the toys new to the 2.5 patch. I know that everybody else has been all over these things, but I spent the whole summer sweating various parts of my anatomy off until midnight every night, so I kind of missed all the cool new stuff. I even had to skip the Evocati test phase almost entirely. Grumble, grumble, grouse, grouse. But all that is behind me now, and I finally have some time to take the Reliant and Argo out for a spin. For anybody new to Star Citizen, and there are quite a few people since that whole Gamescom presentation, which, by the way, was super awesome, the Reliant is a very pretty but fairly impractical cargo ship that was intended to be reliable and sturdy. Now that I've had a chance to take it for a spin, I'm afraid I have to disagree with at least the reliable and sturdy part. I played through the first 3 rounds of Vandal's Swarm, which is my own personal gauge for the combatability TM of any ship in Star Citizen. I played once during the Evocati phase and 3 more times after the patch went live. Each time I found the Reliant to be ungainly and not all that much fun to fly. And please remember that this is coming from a guy who really genuinely likes flying freelancers and starfarers. In the Reliant, I felt like I was fighting in something nearly as difficult to maneuver as a freelancer without the benefit of the rockin' guns, big shields, and superior durability. It was a little better when I could get some big guns on both wings, but for whatever reason, you can now only put a bigger gun on one of the wings, so for combat, meh, I guess. However, if you're looking for a pretty ship, look no further. This ship looks even better in flight than it did in a hangar, and the view from the cockpit is unparalleled. If this were strictly a cargo ship, I'd say that it exceeded expectations, but with variants that are designed to be placed in dangerous situation, well, let's just say that I hope they get the handling worked out before we get that far. Oh, and they should probably slap some armor or something on the combat variant as well. This ship is kind of flimsy, even when you compare it to something like an Aurora. There. Now that we've got the Reliant out of the way, we can focus on the real star of the show, the Argo. This thing is beautiful, elegant, and, dare I say it, potentially the best ship in the game. I can't keep this up. The Argo is the Star Citizen equivalent of an airport shuttle. This thing is really only good for getting you from the place that you're in to the vehicle that you're actually going to take to someplace more interesting. It comes in 2 varieties. First, the Transport Argo, with room in the back for a surprising number of passengers, like an airport shuttle, and you need to be okay with breaking one or all of the laws of physics with the top of your head. There's also the Cargo Argo, which carries your stuff, and maybe a person or 2. The most interesting thing I've uncovered about the Argo is that I was able to put the shields from my Starfarer on it, which was kind of awesome, but they took forever to charge, so I think it may have been a mistake. Neither the Transport Argo or the Cargo Argo has a jump drive, quantum drive, boost of any kind, or weapons, which is why I found it absolutely imperative to test the Argo's combat ability just outside of Port Olisar. Here we go. Argo Combat Test 1. Argo versus Aegis Retaliator. Go!
Ow.
Retaliator wins.
I was in the turret and I watched it.
How much damage did I do?
Now you sent me spinning. I bet I can get back to the station with just the thrusters of my spacesuit faster than you can get here.
That could be.
I'm gonna find out. Are you still waiting on a ship? Is that the problem?
Oh no, the problem is, I'm in a second Argo.
Oh, there you are. I see you.
Take that, Retaliator.
I just watched you bounce off.
Oh, I will get your Retaliator.
Hold on, let me get in with you.
If it's the last thing I do. Okay, Retaliator. Prepare to meet your moderate discomfort. Use the spin to our advantage. Urgh! And that's all I've got for combat trials on the Argo and the Reliant. You may be interested to know that we got a closer look at that, and the Argo did exactly 0 damage with 3 rammings of that Retaliator. So, on a combatability scale, I think it's safe to say that if it's from 1 to anything higher than 1, the Argo scored less than 1. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.